What's going on, guys? It's Matt once again, and welcome back to the Pop Complex. All right, guys, once again, welcome back to the Pop Complex. It's Matt once again, and today we're going to be talking about a line of figures from Jakks Pacific in the DC Comics universe. And then these are called Jakks Pacific Big Figs. The reason they're called Big Figs is because the actual size of these action figures, they're huge, they're massive. So today we're going to be looking at the latest addition to my Big Figs collection. That's going to be the Signature Series Wonder Woman figure. So stay tuned, guys. You don't want to miss this. I'm going to unbox Wonder Woman, and I'm going to show you guys my current Jakks Pacific Big Figs collection. They are actually right above my head here. So before we get Wonder Woman out of the box, we're going to take a look at that collection right now. All right, guys, this is my Jakks Pacific DC Big Figs collection that you see above my head in the video. Now, I do have a couple of smaller, around 12-inch scale Mego, retro Mego style figures mixed in here as well. As you can see, the Batgirl here on the far left, she is a retro Mego style. But if we pull back, we see the actual Jakks Pacific Big Figs. We've got the Batman, the 18-inch Batman, and he does have a cloth cape. And he does have a certain paint job. If I can move in a little bit closer, guys, so you can see that. It's not the typical flat matte finish. It's more of a shaded comic book drawn style that really brings out the shadows and highlights of the muscles and the shadows on the cape and the belt. So that is part of the Signature Series, the Batman, the classic blue and gray. And then moving over, we have the Signature Series Joker. Now, the normal Joker, he came as you see here, but he did not come with this wonderful purple signature Joker trench coat. And as you can see, he has the hat there as well. I have it in his hand so that you can really see his green signature hair and face details really well, but it does come with the nice cloth trench coat and hat. Next to him, I do have not the Signature Series. Unfortunately, the Signature Series Harley Quinn figure was painted in black and white. So I picked up the normal Harley Quinn, the standard version. That's the classic red and black paint job. And then moving on, we have a retro Mego style Poison Ivy there. And we have the Big Figs Flash, the Signature Series. Now his finish is more of a glossy, metallic, shiny finish on his outfit rather than just the flat red paint job that we see on the standard edition. And then we have Superman, the Man of Steel himself. Awesome likeness there, as you can see, guys. And this is part of the Signature Series because he does have an actual cloth uniform or cloth outfit there. So he is part of that Signature Series. So we're going to get Wonder Woman up here with the rest of her DC counterparts as soon as I get her out of the packaging and we take a closer look, guys. Stay tuned. All right, guys, before we get started taking a look at Wonder Woman, once again, please help out the channel and hit that like button if you like this video. Comment down below and tell me what you think of the Jakks Pacific Big Figs collection, specifically the Signature Series Wonder Woman. Also, please check me out on Instagram at the PopComplex for exclusive Instagram content you'll only find there. So this is the Jakks Pacific Big Figs line for the DC Comics characters. This is obviously Wonder Woman. So the Big Figs are normally packaged in an open package with their feet enclosed in a cardboard, sort of like a base for their feet, and they're generally open. But this one is actually a Signature Series that comes in this collector's box. Now, those are reissues of existing DC Comics Big Figs figures that are just repainted or have certain accessories or clothing added. As you guys saw in the collection, the Batman has a specific comic style shading and the cloth cape. The Joker had the trench coat and he had the hat as well. And the Superman had the cloth clothes on, the cloth outfit, and the Flash had a different paint job. He was more of that shiny metallic red, is more of a rather than the flat red paint. So here we have the Signature Series Wonder Woman, and she differs from the normal Wonder Woman in the fact that if we open up the box here, you can see that she does have a different paint job than the normal Wonder Woman. It's more of a shiny metallic, just like the Flash figure. And she does have an actual cloth cape. If you can see there, she has a cloth cape around her neck that drapes down. And we'll take a closer look at that when I get her out of the box. And she also comes with her signature, infamous Lasso of Truth weapon here as well. So guys, if you can see here on the inside, there's some famous Wonder Woman artwork throughout the ages. I'm going to drop a little bit of Wonder Woman history here. Wonder Woman's first comic book appearance was in December 1941 in All-Star Comics number 8. Although she was not featured on the cover, her first story was included in that issue. And I'm going to show you guys a picture of that cover right now on the screen. So she was created by William Moulton Marston in 1941, and she became the predominant female superhero way back early on in 1941, well before a lot of the other comics such as Marvel were sort of revamping their stories to include a lot of feminine superhero, a lot of female characters in mainly the 70s. So she was one of the originals. And she rose to prominence within the pages of DC Comics. And in 1975, she famously had a TV series starring the legendary Lynda Carter that ran for 3 seasons. And even though it ran for only 3 seasons, Lynda Carter is probably for years known as the most well-known face of Wonder Woman on screen. So guys, let's not waste any more time. Let's get Wonder Woman, let's get Diana Prince out of the packaging and take a closer look. All right, guys, here's Wonder Woman out of the packaging, and this is an absolutely wonderful, beautiful figure, and I'm very glad to add it to my Jakks Pacific Big Figs collection. So as you can see here, the nice cloth cape that she does come with drapes over her like that. If you pull this back, you can see that it's just the traditional Wonder Woman Big Figs figure. It's just the same exact figure, just with a different paint job. It has a little bit more of a metallic finish to the paint, but the addition of this nice star-spangled cape. Now, as far as the articulation goes, these Big Figs do not really have much articulation. They just have basic articulation. So she has some head articulation to the sides, but the way that her hair is sculpted that drapes down her back, she can't really move her head too much side to side. And she does have the basic arm articulation at the shoulder that can go forward and back. Same with the other arm. And she has a wrist swivel on both arms, on both hands. So she can swivel that wrist inward and outward, just like that. And she has that wonderful lasso of truth right here with that gold rope braided look. And down to her signature red boots. So her leg articulation, as you can see, guys, her legs are articulated to go forward and back, but they are a little bit stiff, so I'm not going to manipulate those too much. She will be standing up here on this top shelf above my head with the rest of her DC counterparts. So guys, this was the Jakks Pacific Big Figs Wonder Woman, the signature edition, out of the box. Pretty basic, quick review, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Now, Jakks Pacific does not make these figures anymore. They haven't made them for quite some time, but there are just a few more that I'd like to pick up. There are a couple of variations of the Batman figure that I'd like to pick up, and of course, I'd like to pick up the basic Green Lantern figure in this line as well. So guys, please hit that like button once again. Please consider subscribing to the Pop Complex and hit that bell once you hit that subscription button to be notified anytime I upload a new video to the Pop Complex. You can also support the channel by going to patreon.com/the Pop Complex and support the channel there for more great videos, guys. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a wonderful day.